Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher king, once said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." This profound insight lays the foundation for this video, where we'll show you 11 vital things you need to quietly cut out of your life. By understanding and controlling our inner landscape, as Aurelius suggests, we can transform ourselves. Stay with us to the end, as this journey promises not just knowledge but an opportunity for deep self-reflection and transformation. Let's begin. Number 1. Explaining yourself to those who cause you pain. When you've been hurt by someone you once considered a close friend, remember this. You don't owe them a lengthy explanation or a dramatic showdown. The smartest move is to simply move on. It's not about getting even or demanding apologies. It's about protecting your peace. You might find yourself in a situation where this person comes back, asking for your help. Trust me, a firm no is all you need. You're not obligated to lend a hand to someone who's broken your trust. Let time reveal the consequences of their actions. Keep it real. You don't have to keep people in your life who disrespect you. It's about choosing your mental health and growth over unnecessary drama. Like Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. Don't stoop to their level. That's the real deal. Number 2. Unnecessary goals. Life's journey often requires us to make crucial decisions, act deliberately, and remain faithful to our authentic selves. In this process, it's vital to recognize when certain goals no longer serve our true purpose. Letting go of these goals is not only normal but necessary, as it allows us to focus on what truly matters. As you navigate through these changes, do so subtly, ensuring that your actions align with your core values and identity. Make these adjustments quietly, adapting as situations unfold, always valuing the power of privacy in your strategic life choices. This approach not only simplifies your path, but also maintains the integrity of your personal journey. In the words of Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, it is not that we have so little time, but that we lose so much. The life we receive is not short, but we make it so. Number 3. Oversharing the end of relationships. When navigating the end of a friendship or romantic relationship, maintaining discretion about intimate details is paramount. Sharing specifics about conflicts or reasons for a breakup not only disrespects the privacy shared between you and the other individual, but also fuels unnecessary gossip, complicating the situation further. Instead, it's more beneficial to internalize and reflect on these experiences. This practice not only honors the privacy of both parties, but also facilitates a more profound personal healing process. Instead of seeking external outlets, engage in self-dialogue to understand and process these feelings. This approach ensures that any problematic relationship is resolved with dignity without making it a subject of public discourse. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Number 4. Raising your voice in front of others. During periods of frustration or anger, imagine you're in a heated meeting, your heart pounding with frustration. We've all been there, haven't we? In those moments, the temptation to let our anger loose is immense. But what if instead, we choose to speak softly, to harness that fiery energy, not in shouts, but in steady, calm words? This is not just about keeping face. It's a journey toward mastering our inner storms. Think back to a time when you witnessed someone lose their cool. How did it make you feel? Uncomfortable? Perhaps even disappointed? Now picture someone who, despite the chaos, remained serene. Their voice a soothing balm in a sea of noise. That's the person we all aspire to be, isn't it? It's in these trials, these tests of our spirit, that we find our true strength, transforming anger into action, frustration into focus. It's like an alchemy of the soul. It's not just about biting back angry words. It's about channeling that energy into something that moves us forward, that turns stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Heraclitus was onto something when he said, "To be even-minded is the greatest virtue." Number 5. Spreading negative opinions about others. Think about the last time you heard someone bad-mouthing another person. Didn't it make you wonder what they say when you're not around? Spreading negative opinions about others is a slippery slope. It's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment, but those words, once out, stick to you like shadows, casting a dark light on your character. It's more than just being diplomatic. It's about being the kind of person others trust and respect. You don't have to like everyone, but remember, every person you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Now picture this. You're faced with a challenging person or situation. It's tempting to let your judgments fly, isn't it? But here's the catch. In that moment, you have the power to shift the narrative. Choose empathy over disdain, conversation over conflict. It's tough, no doubt. You'll feel everything from frustration to compassion, maybe even a hint of admiration for their tenacity. This approach isn't just about keeping the peace. It's about understanding the complex tapestry of human emotions and interactions. Number 6. Constantly comparing yourself to others. The relentless chase of comparing ourselves to others is like running on a treadmill with no off switch. It's exhausting, unending, and, frankly, a thief of joy. Think about it. Every time you glance sideways, tallying up someone else's milestones against your own, you're not just selling yourself short. You're completely missing the beauty of your unique story. This habit, this compulsion to measure up, often leaves us feeling like we're perpetually lagging behind, chaining us to a cycle of self-doubt and dissatisfaction. Now flip the script. What if you start celebrating your quirks, your missteps, your victories, no matter how small? It's not about ignoring the world around you, but about embracing your journey, raw and unfiltered. Your story, with its ups and downs, its triumphs and setbacks, is a testament to your resilience and individuality. So dive into your own narrative. Let it be a spectrum of emotions, from the grit of frustration to the high of achievements, uniquely yours. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, control your perceptions, direct your actions properly, and willingly accept what's outside your control. Number 7. Mindless use of social media. Consider your life as a unique narrative, full of rich experiences and personal growth. Social media, in contrast, is a vast repository of everyone else's stories, often only their best moments. This disparity can lead to unfair comparisons and a sense of dissatisfaction with our own lives. It's vital, therefore, to approach social media with intention, using it for specific purposes, such as seeking inspiration, connections, or information, and then stepping back into the reality of our own journey. To achieve this, try scheduling specific times for social media use, like during morning coffee or after work, to avoid its constant intrusion. Before each interaction online, pause to ask, is this constructive or am I mindlessly scrolling? This practice, though simple, can prevent the mindless consumption of content, enabling you to reclaim hours of your day for activities that genuinely fulfill you. The Stoic philosopher Seneca reminded us of the importance of managing our time wisely. It is not that we have so little time, but that we lose so much. 8. Dwelling on the past. The past can serve as a teacher, providing valuable lessons that shape who we are today. However, dwelling on it excessively can trap us in a loop of regret, preventing us from fully embracing the present. Imagine a hiker constantly looking back over his shoulder. He stumbles and misses the beauty of the trail ahead. In the same way, when we fixate on past mistakes or lost opportunities, we hinder our ability to move forward. Instead, acknowledge these moments as part of your journey, extract the lessons, and then release them. As Marcus Aurelius put it, reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. 9. Seeking validation from others. Consider a sculptor working on a masterpiece. If he were to stop every few minutes, seeking validation from onlookers, he'd likely lose his creative flow. Similarly, when we constantly seek approval from others, we lose touch with our true selves, molding our identity based on others' opinions. This habit erodes our self-confidence, making us overly dependent on external praise to feel worthy. Instead, cultivate self-validation by setting personal goals and measuring your progress against them. As Epictetus wisely noted, seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves. By internalizing this Stoic principle, we build resilience and self-assurance, allowing us to stand firm in our beliefs and choices, regardless of others' opinions. 10. Living in constant fear of the future. The fear of the unknown often grips us, paralyzing us from taking risks or pursuing our dreams. This fear is rooted in our desire for control over things beyond our influence. However, by worrying about future uncertainties, we miss the opportunities that lie in the present. Instead of fearing the unknown, embrace it as a part of life's adventure. The Stoics believe that true freedom lies in accepting the things we cannot change and focusing on what we can. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, Do not let the future disturb you, for you will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. 11. Resisting change in the pursuit of comfort. Change can be unsettling, but growth thrives in discomfort. Many of us resist change, clinging to familiarity because it feels safe. However, staying in our comfort zone keeps us stagnant, hindering progress and self-discovery. To truly live, we must embrace the unknown, taking risks and welcoming the lessons change brings. As Seneca put it, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. We've explored 11 things to cut out quietly, each a reminder of the Stoic values we strive to embody: resilience, inner peace, and self-control. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Each step is a powerful choice toward a life of freedom, balance, and fulfillment. If you're committed to transforming your life with Stoic principles, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to keep growing with us.